guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Welcome back to my channel. It is Nikki B. So, it is Wellness Wednesday, so I'm going to touch on my health. Some of my subscribers know from being in different sectors and chatting in different sectors lives here on YouTube that I have lupus. I have had lupus to my knowledge, for the last 2 years is when I started on the medication. It's been a tough road, but with God be the glory, I'm in remission. My levels has dropped tremendously. My doctors are happy where my levels are, and the medications are working. So the type of lupus that I have, mine affects my kidneys. I have a kidney disease called, I have to look down at my phone because it's so weird, membranous nephropathy. And what that is, there's a certain part of my kidneys that has holes in it. So because my kidneys has holes in it, it doesn't retain any protein, and it leaks out through my veins, and I urinate all the protein out of my body, which isn't healthy at all for you, one bit. How I found out I had lupus was a few years ago. I was doing my mommy thing. I'm a mommy of 4, and I was doing my mommy thing, and it was around this like springtime, and I was at track practice for one of my kids, and I realized my ankle was super swollen. So didn't really pay it much attention, and then I started getting a lot of body aches and body pains to the point where it was really hard for me to get up out of bed in the morning and go to work. I would be at work, and the type of job that I have, I sit most of the time. I really do any walking. It's mostly sitting. So I would be sitting there, and one of the chairs I would sit in, my feet would dangle because it was a pretty high up chair. And I realized, when I looked down, my ankles was super, super swollen. They were huge. And they were huge, and they were painful. And after going to the doctor and constantly checking, constantly going to the ER, I ended up switching physicians, which I'll give you guys a story time about that, how my doctor almost killed me.
What?
Primary physician, and within, I want to say, that first visit, actually, she felt how swollen my legs were and immediately told me there was something wrong with my kidneys. She sent me to get tested. She sent me to different specialists, and within a 2 months time span, I was on the table getting a biopsy of my kidney done. From there, that's when they figured out what was going on with me, and after a few months, they started me on medications. Let me see. They started me on my medications, and my levels started to drop from there. But it wasn't until this year when they put me on a specific medication. Put me on Plaquenil. It wasn't until when they put me on Plaquenil when I feel like my levels really, really took a dive down for the better. Yeah, I have to take Celsep. I have to take prednisone because of other health conditions that I have and issues with my kidneys. The issues with my kidneys caused me to have blood pressure, so I have to take blood pressure medication. And I had a previous health condition where I get pulmonary embolisms. So because of that, I had to take blood thinners. So blood thinners, blood pressure medication, Celsep, prednisoid,
Water. I'm taking that. You
prednisone, and Plaquenil. And I'm currently being transitioned off of prednisone, thank God, and then hopefully, God be the glory, with my next appointment, I'll start to wean off of Cellcep or transition to a different medication. But it's been a journey. It was hard. My recovery for my biopsy was only supposed to be 2 weeks. It turned out almost 2 months because I was getting a lot of flare-ups. Like, I was pretty much in flare-up mode that whole 2 months. Like, couldn't move, nothing at all. My flare-ups used to be really bad. I don't get them anymore. I don't get flare-ups as often as I used to, but before, my whole body would be like really bad. Stress brings on my flare-ups. I've had one experience where I was arguing and I was so stressed out from the argument that my whole body just locked up to where I laid flat across the bed and I couldn't move because that's how painful it was. It was super, super painful. Plus, honestly, I have allergies, so my nose is kind of stuffed up. So yeah, one of the signs that I had was swelling of the ankles and legs, and joint pain. Another one was I could tell which was the urine, my protein in my urine. My urine was like really frothy, and my doctor let me know that it was that frothy because all of that was the protein exiting my body. Like, it was so bad to where my body practically had no protein in it whatsoever. I wasn't retaining anything. Had I waited longer, my kidneys would have went into kidney damage mode. Luckily, even though my kidneys has the holes in them, or had the holes in them because they're closing up, my kidneys wasn't damaged. My kidneys were still healthy, thank goodness. Trying to remember different things that people have asked me. I don't get the rash. Like, I don't know if, let me see, like, this side of my face has been breaking out for forever, like all here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, I don't know if, I know they say the butterfly rash is like here. I don't, apart from breakouts, I don't get rashes. Any type of skin issues. When my legs were swollen, in the beginning, before my legs started swelling, my legs started to get really light. Like, they were lighter than the rest of my body. Other than that, I don't have any issues. I don't think I have any effects from the sun because I try not to stay out in the sun too long. What else can I think of? Can't think of anything else. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. But if you guys have any questions, please leave me questions down below. And if you guys want, I'll do a Q&A for you guys. I'll come back to you guys and tell you guys my story time of how my doctor almost killed me. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to see from me. Hit me up, leave a comment below, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, to tell a sister, to tell a brother, to tell an auntie, a cousin, somebody. Alright? So let me know once again, comment down below. Don't forget to hit the bell. podcast. Have a good day.
Okay, bedtime.
Good night. Stay beautiful.